Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young man named Jack. Jack was known for his impulsive nature and his tendency to act without thinking. His impetuosity had caused him trouble on more than one occasion. One sunny morning, as Jack strolled through the village square, he noticed a colorful poster on a tree. It advertised a grand archery competition to be held in the neighboring town, promising a hefty prize for the winner. Excitement coursed through him as he envisioned himself as the champion. Without a second thought, Jack rushed home, grabbed his trusty bow, and hurried to the competition, joining the line of talented archers. The crowd gathered to watch the contestants take aim at a distant target. Jack's turn came, and with a deep breath, he drew his bow and released the arrow. It missed the target entirely, landing in a nearby haystack. The crowd erupted in laughter, and Jack felt his face flush with embarrassment. He decided to give it another shot, determined to prove himself. But once again, he pulled the string without much consideration. The arrow veered wildly off course, striking a market stall and sending vegetables flying in all directions. The onlookers were now doubled over in laughter, and Jack's cheeks burned with humiliation. A wise old man, who had been observing the competition, approached Jack. "Young man," he said, "there's a lesson to be learned here. Think before you act. Focus your mind, aim carefully, and only then release your arrow." Jack nodded, realizing the truth in the old man's words. He stepped away from the line, took a deep breath, and cleared his mind. This time, he concentrated on the target, envisioning the arrow hitting the bullseye. With steady hands, he pulled the bowstring and released the arrow. It soared gracefully through the air, striking the target dead center. The crowd erupted in applause, amazed by the transformation in Jack's skill. He went on to win the competition, not just because of his newfound archery talent, but because he had learned the importance of thinking before acting. From that day on, he became a symbol of wisdom in the village, reminding everyone that hasty actions often lead to regret, and careful consideration can lead to success. Jack's story spread throughout the land, and the village was no longer remembered for its impulsive young man, but for the lesson he had learned and shared.